How's it going, guys? This is Chris and Jimmy with the Analog Age, and today we're going to be doing a playthrough for number 8 on the top 10 hardest NES games, Castlevania 3.
Is this number 8?
Number 8.
Alright.
We're taking them all down one by one, dude.
Yeah, and if you haven't noticed, Chris is taking these down, not me. He's a much better player than I am.
Well, you nailed Kung Fu.
Well, yeah, what to do.
Alright, so, we don't need the help me code. Castlevania was one of my favorite series growing up as a kid.
Yeah, no, explain this one to me again. You're not Simon, you're not Trevor.
No, in this one, I am Trevor, actually. This is a prequel to the original Castlevania and Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest.
Okay. So you are Trevor.
You are Trevor.
In Symphony of the Night, who do you start out with?
You start out as another...
Richter.
Richter.
So that's like 800 years ago or some shit, right?
Oh, yeah, I believe it was like... I want to say like 500 to 700 years later or something like that. Because the story goes is every 100 years they resurrect Dracula.
Well, okay, well... Who are the other guys in the 100-year periods here?
The Belmonts, you mean?
Yeah, I mean, we know Simon, we know Trevor, we know Richter. And we're talking about a couple hundred years here. So who are the in-betweeners?
They filled it out over the years in different installments, and I honestly didn't play a whole lot of the later ones.
Well, I mean, did they fill them through, like, Game Boy games, or...?
There was Game Boy games, there was Game Boy Advance, there was PlayStation 2.
What about the, okay. I gotta bring this up. The Nintendo 64 GameCube ones with the girls where you have to, like, carry shit around.
Oh, dude, I don't even fucking acknowledge those as existing.
Are they Belmonts? What are they?
I think Carrie was some type of a mystic type of witch lady, and...
But a Belmont?
The other guy, he wasn't a Belmont, he was a Schneider.
Schneider?
Schneider.
What?
I don't know.
What? Are you making that up?
No.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't even count the 64 ones. I mean, like, what they were going for, Nintendo Power, I was really interested in.
Alright, so we got the Belmonts and the Schneiders. Taking that.
No, I think his name was Schneider. I don't know what his last name was.
That's the last name. That's not a first name. I don't get it.
I don't know. Or Reinhardt, I think. Okay. See, that shows how little I really cared about it, just because I got them, they were terrible. Originally, it was supposed to be one big game, and it had a lot of really cool ideas. It even had a little homage to one of my favorite horror movies, Fright Night, where there was like a vampire hunter named Charlie Vincent.
Wait, who had Charlie Vincent?
Nobody. He was an NPC.
No, in what game?
In Castlevania 64.
Oh, okay.
It had a lot of interesting ideas. Originally, there was going to be 4 playable characters. But, I mean, the one thing that a lot of us missed out on back in the day that people have the benefit of is the internet with information. Me, personally, there's tons of games that I would read about in the magazines. Really?
Well,
I really didn't want that fucking axe.
Well, there was no internet when this came out. You had
well, when I say internet...
You had Nintendo Power when this came out, if you were lucky.
Yeah, but what I'm saying with the lack of internet, though, is that we didn't get, like, oh, well, they've decided to change this, or they're doing things differently. You would read about things in the magazine, and I'm sucking pretty hard now because I'm using a fucking axe. That's really something which is more for Grant, to be honest with you.
Well, you beat the level, you're fine.
What are you gonna do? Either way, it's you would read about things in Nintendo Power, and then oh, this looks awesome, and then you would get a game, and then it would be completely different.
Yeah, no. Well, so remember, what was it, Nintendo Power 1? That controversial one? With, like, Simon holding Dracula's head?
That was Power 2.
That was number 2, okay.
Because the first one was the one that had Mario and Ward on it.
Yeah, I think you're right, but yeah, that's...
Issue 2 was the one that had Simon Belmont on it.
Yeah, the second was controversial.
Yeah, because it said that it scared little kids or something. I thought it was great.
Well, I mean, when it came out, I was probably 7 or 8 years old, so I thought it was pretty cool. I didn't actually have a Nintendo Power subscription then. I think I got it later.
Oh, I had the subscription.
There was no... You really? For number 2? That's probably worth some money right now.
Well, the only one that I have on me on hand is just the original release.
Well, I have none of them anymore. But
and you couldn't pay me to get rid of them.
You could pay me if I had them, but yeah, I have none of those anymore. I used to have a subscription. I had it for years, but I don't think I had that number 2.
Yeah, I love that. Now, as far as Castlevania goes, great music, great graphics, great action, the bosses, the scenery. All in all, they were probably some of the best series that you could ever go for.
Yeah, I think I agree. Well, yeah, right here.
I mean, shit. Back then,
the pendulum in the NES version, that's ridiculous.
Well, to me, this is breaking boundaries.
It is. It looks really good.
Everybody looks at this stuff and like, oh, well, I've got voice acting and my games, they play 45 frames per second. Nobody ever appreciates, shit innovated and how hard they tried and how hard it was to put all this stuff together.
Yeah, I can't remember the actual size of games back in the day, but I'm fairly certain the
78 kilobytes, I think. Maybe even smaller than that.
I think they might be smaller.
28 probably.
No, that's a random number. But they were very small, and if you could get all this onto assume a floppy disk, like a 3.5-inch floppy disk, that's pretty much what we're looking at right then. That's if even that. I think maybe 768, maybe. I might be talking my ass. I'm sorry if I am.
I'm not too sure about it. All I know is that I love these games. Back in the day, Konami, if you saw the Konami logo on a game, you knew it was good.
I know, you said this before, but, Konami nowadays is a joke.
Konami's a turd. The last thing that Konami ever released that was any decent.
Well, I think nowadays they're not even the same company. Konami does have an office out here.
Yeah, and it's for the game.
If you guys know, we live.
It's for the slot machine.
Yeah, we live in Las Vegas. Konami is big into like pachinko and slots and shit like that. So that's actually a big employer out here in Las Vegas. As far as video games,
I don't know.
I don't know what the fuck
I can't keep up with this shit no more.
No, I don't either. My boss at work was big into that. What was that game that just came out? Bloodborne 3? I think it was called.
Yeah, I'm a little stuck in the past.
Yeah, you know what? I kind of want to check them out. The only thing I know about those is they are supposedly impossible. So.
Yeah, which apparently the top 10 games that we're going through are apparently impossible.
Well, I think they're harder than these, technically.
I don't know about that.
No, I think they really are. I tried one. It was like you can't even beat like the first enemy. It's not even a boss. And what the? Yeah, this is really hard. You just what?
It's the holy water trick. Holy water,
yeah.
It just hits them multiple times and stuns them, so they can't do anything.
You were just saying this game is really hard, and you just killed that guy before I could finish a single sentence. So
yeah. All right, so this is Grant the Nasty. When you have the option to go through it, I prefer using Grant or Sypha. I'm not a big fan of Alucard.
Why don't you get Alucard just for fun? Because everyone knows him.
He must have gotten a hell of a lot stronger over the years, because in this game he's just fucking terrible.
Well, you know him in Dracula X, you know him in Rondo, you know him in something like that.
He's not in Dracula X.
That's Alucard. Oh, no, it's Richter, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, as far as the three characters go, you have Grant the Nasty. I think the backstory is that he was a pirate in Romania, and Dracula killed his family or burned his village and turned him into a monster. So Grant's looking for a little bit of payback on that. And then you have Sypha, who is a vampire hunter.
Yeah, I know. Alright, so Grant is easier. Just, alright, fuck Alucard.
Well, what you get out of the characters is that Grant, he can climb on walls.
Yeah.
Like so.
Yeah, no, he can just jump around and, yeah, he's,
What I like about Grant is how agile he is and how you can move around so much easier. You can really start busting through levels pretty quickly.
Right, but you can't... He doesn't have a extended whip. He has a fucking little dagger.
Yeah, and when you start hitting enemies up close with that dagger, it actually kind of tears them apart. It's small and it's weak, but it's fast. And when you hit them, it gives them a little bit of a stun.
Oh, and you can jump over the top of the walls.
Yeah, you can climb on the walls, and if you know where there's a break in the walls, you can actually climb over them and save yourself a lot of time.
Yeah, it's like Mario 3. You just jump on top of that brick. Why not? Fuck it.
I love it. Now, Sypha, she's got a lot of powerful spells, and they are actually really useful.
Do you have to get Sypha?
You don't have to.
Then don't get her.
It's all an option.
Well, there's no option. Just beat this shit. If you're not going to use her, then don't get her.
Well, you don't really have much of a choice, because when you go down the later paths, you can either go one way, which will lead you to where Sypha is, or it'll lead you to another, which will lead you to where Alucard is.
Well, get Alucard.
No.
Oh, he's cuter.
I hate Alucard.
I like him a lot.
I mean, the big deal about Alucard is that he can turn into a bat, but his main attack sucks. And his sprite is like double the size of the average sprite, so that means that even if you duck, you can get hit a lot easier.
Man, he plays so much. You just have to like him for that game.
In Symphony of the Night, yes. That's why I'm saying he must have gotten a hell of a lot stronger over the years. Because in this one, he's fucking clown shoes.
Well, he's Dracula's son. What are you gonna do? How can he possibly be weak?
I don't want to prove it.
Well, no, in this game, I guess apparently, but I mean, like, oh, do you want that?
Of course.
I thought you want the, holy water always.
Yeah, Trevor has it.
Oh, okay.
But when you use Grant...
Oh, okay, so you hit select and you get the, back up.
See, out of all the games on the NES, this has my favorite music. It was really, really catchy.
I think Castlevania 1's better.
Well, that was pretty... It was all staple music. But as the game has gone on, the music to me has just gotten better and better and better. In fact, if you ever get a hold of the Japanese one, you'll notice a hell of a lot of differences, not only in the sound, but in the gameplay.
Well, maybe one of these days I'll grab it, but... No, you like this music better than 1? I think 1 is way better.
Well, 1's got all the classic tracks, and there's no ifs, ands, or buts
course.
about it. It's really hard to definitively pick one.
Yeah, 1 is way better. Now,
I enjoyed it.
The only Castlevania I think that is kind of on par with 1 is Super Castlevania.
Super Castlevania, in the early ages, that was the best out of all of them.
No, I mean for the soundtrack.
Soundtrack? I'm talking everything.
Well, no,
was the best.
Well, no, I like the soundtrack. If we're talking about soundtracks, like the soundtrack in 4 pretty well. I think it's pretty cool. Like recently, I was just listening to that in my car. I thought it was pretty awesome.
You're getting like me. You listen to video game soundtracks while you're driving.
Well, not as much as you do, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty bad about my nerdiness.
Well, I listen to that rap stuff.
Hey, leave Dwayne and Brando alone.
Why are there jellyfish?
I don't know.
Above, there was kind of water in the background, but I don't think you're...
No, that was actually a storm.
So as long as there's water... if it's raining, the jellyfish can survive? Is that what it is?
Well, this is Transylvania, so... Now, a little thing that I did pick up on also through repeated playthroughs of this game is these spiders, when they come down, leave them the hell alone. And it may sound ridiculous to say that, but if you kill the spiders, they appear a lot faster. They respawn faster. You leave them alone, after they've thrown their kids at you, they just go away for a little bit. So now we're coming up to a part here where we fight the Cyclops for the first fucking time.
I don't know this again. you Cyclops 17.
I was trying to do the lightning trick.
What's the trick with the lightning?
Well, the trick with the lightning is you see that little thunderstorm going on in the background?
Yeah.
Every now and then, there'll be a point when the screen flashes, and if you hit him when the screen flashes, Cyclops will get struck by fucking lightning and it'll wipe out pretty much all of his health.
So we're doing the Mike Tyson trick here?
No. The flashbulb trick.
Right.
No, nothing like that. So Sypha's going to come to life out of that little stone statue in the middle. We get the option of taking her with, which this time, not bringing her with. Maybe next time we'll do it.
Okay.
So you can see what it's like to play as her.
I've played with her. I've done it. I've been this far at least. I'm not totally inept at this game. But since we're going back here, talking about Mike Tyson again.
Yeah.
Do you think Romanians are offended by this game? Or anything to do with Transylvania?
I don't know, just as much as any German would be offended by Frankenstein.
I thought Frankenstein was also, like, set in Transylvania.
No, Frankenstein was set in Ingolstadt, which is actually where my family comes from.
Was
I
it?
still have family living in Ingolstadt, are you kidding me?
I thought everything was fucking Transylvania. Like,
No!
Every sort of classic horror, Transylvania.
No!
All Romania, why not? We got gypsies, and they don't know any better. They don't got internet, right?
I'm sure they do.
Oh, yeah, I know.
For all you know, one's listening to this and he's going to tell you to go fuck yourself.
Well, I
and
know they do, so sorry.
Put a fucking curse on
Sorry,
you.
Romanians. Oh, yeah. You're going to be racist against Romanians in your comment, talking about that?
Meanwhile, you're saying they don't have internet.
I said they do. You're the one who said they didn't.
Alright, so this level I used to think was Grant's ship, because apparently he was a pirate, and, you know...
Wait, what? Oh, you smoked him, okay.
This character.
Well, yeah, no, I didn't know you was changed. It was kind of weird.
But I used to think that this was Grant's ship, and Dracula came and redecorated it. I don't know how the hell any human being would be able to walk around this fucking ship.
I think it's bigger than Titanic. There's like marble columns here.
Not even just that. It's just look at the way the things are.
That's quite a ship. If he's a shipbuilder, then good on him, man. He did a good job.
Pretty inventive.
Yeah, why not?
And that's why we're using Grant mostly today, is just to be able to get through this pretty quickly so we can go from start to finish and show you guys what this game's all about. I'm not feeling too good about that. Can you imagine human beings doing this?
Can you imagine a feat of engineering where anything looks like this? So no, of course not.
Blocks that are constantly going up and down?
There's blocks hanging out in the middle of nowhere. Come on, platformers aren't... Why would anyone build anything like that? Makes no sense. That platform should not be there. There's no reason for it to be there. Come on. Let's not talk about...
Maybe it's a spot for where they take their breaks. I don't know. Now, a little pro tip is that over here is a 1-up. But 9 times out of 10, you're going to lose that life getting it.
Wait, did you have to actually touch it?
Well, yeah, you have to grab it.
Oh, so you lost it.
Yeah, but chances are, most of the time you wind up losing your life anyway.
Wow, that was...
That's the holy water for you. And now we'll just shift back over to Grant again so we can pile through this level.
What the fuck? Oh, that was a mini-boss, isn't it? Okay.
The storyline I always thought was really interesting with Castlevania, with the way that the families are cursed to fight one another. They fleshed it out in... I believe it was called Lament of Innocence on the PS2, which shows how everything started.
You know what? They're retro doing. They're like going
And
back.
they do make things needlessly complicated. There's a family that is trained to fucking kill Dracula, and Dracula just comes back to life.
Yeah, I think when Castlevania started, it's like you're a vampire hunter and you kill Dracula and Frankenstein and Mummy and whatever. Who cares? No story. 2, they kind of tried to make the story, but the
I thought it was a
bad.
good story. The translation was terrible.
That made no sense.
It made no sense, but I do applaud the effort that they put into it.
That's a good game.
The game gets a lot of hate that I don't think it deserves.
I like it.
I liked it, though. The music was really good. I love the exploring.
Wait, really quick. That ghost thing? That's not the enemy.
No, it possesses the caskets and sets something loose.
They show that a lot. That's in a few times. It's like
Yeah, you see this asshole twice.
the little ghost guy, right? What?
That's the holy water for you.
That's kind of cheap, dude. Oh, Cyclops Part 2.
You fight his ass 3 times, I believe.
Yeah, last time we tried it, I saw him 3 times. Why are you switching back?
You'll see.
Is there a boss after him?
Nope.
Then why are you not just...
Because I don't need to sit there and run towards
Why
platforms.
don't you just throw holy water at him?
Because you can only hit him in the eye.
Oh, okay. One of them, okay.
Well, he is a Cyclops. A blue one with a big-ass hammer.
Yeah, everyone knows Cyclops can only be hitting the eyeball.
They did borrow from a lot of different mythologies, and they pulled it off really well, I think.
Well, Greek and
Egyptian.
Like 1800s, like gothic horror, and why not just throw everything in there?
Yeah, and they did it really, really well.
No, I like it, but I mean, like when they start doing PS2 and just like there's creative mythology and storyline, whatever. No one cares.
Well, they did overcomplicate the story.
You know what the story is? You're a fucking vampire hunter, and you're killing Dracula and monsters. The end. Stop fucking it up.
What'd you think of the remake? Lords of Shadow.
I liked it.
Everybody liked it. For some reason, I just couldn't get into it.
Yeah.
I thought it was a well-done game.
I didn't like the camera angles.
Well, the thing
I
is...
never beat the camera angles kind of killed me. It's, we talked about this before. It's basically like, what, like God of War or something.
Yeah,
right?
and that's the point that I was just going to make, is that I have already played God of War.
Yeah.
You know, to me, it was just a God of War clone with Castlevania slapped on it.
Pretty much.
Maybe with a couple references to the game here and there. It's like you could see the Dracula thing a mile away. I didn't even play the second one.
I haven't played that either, to be honest.
I almost want to treat it as like a guilty pleasure thing, saying I fucking hate it, and then I want to play it in secret to hate it.
No, I actually, I never beat Lords of Shadow.
I did, and
I got pretty far. I just kind of... I think it was new games, I never beat them. I get, like, about 3/4 way through, and I get bored and just leave them alone. Like, I didn't beat Grand Theft Auto 4, 5, a lot of these games I bought recently, I just haven't beat.
yeah, you've dumped off on Fallout 4 already.
Oh yeah, I didn't beat Fallout 4 either. Yeah, I gave up on that one too. It's like, it's taking too long. I think the last game that I actually went through all the way was Red Dead Redemption.
That's one of the best games I ever played in my life, though.
It's been a long time. That's the only one I think recently I can think of that I went all the way through.
Yeah, how's UFC 2 coming along?
No, I gave up. Oh.
Whoa. Well, shit.
Stop talking to me.
Oh, this can be a recovery. How do you fuck up like that?
You're too busy,
We're too busy talking about other games. We gotta get Castlevania back on the mind. See, this level never made much sense to me. I mean, what is happening? Is this tower collapsing upon itself?
You know, they do the same shit in 4, right? The levels that kind of slam down like that.
Not that I know of in 4.
I think they do it in 4.
But I mean, what is going on specifically? I mean, is there an earthquake going on?
Well, I mean, obviously, nothing you should worry about. It's just a stupid game mechanic that they thought would be cool, and you fell to your death again.
Yeah. Oh, I needed the holy water. I fucked up and I missed it.
You went the whole hard Grant?
No, Grant can only use the dagger and the axe, and I think the clock too.
Literally?
Yeah. Simon's the only... not Simon, but Trevor is the only one who can actually use every single weapon that they have to offer.
Oh, I didn't know that.
As Alucard, the only weapon that you get, like sub-weapon, other than throwing those 3 little fucking fur balls, is the clock.
Really?
That's it. You get nothing else as him.
And then, let's do Symphony of the Night and make him the most powerful fucking character ever.
Oh, in Symphony of the Night, he can carry everything.
Well, no, he's retarded, ridiculous in Symphony of the Night.
He's got everything at that point.
Well, he's the strongest character I think I can think of. Unless you have, like, Hulk or some shit like that.
Well, there was some thing about how he slept until the events of Symphony of the Night. And if that's how he got so strong...
Well, but he's in this game.
And he's weak as shit.
Oh, so he's... Oh, this is a prequel, right?
Yes.
So after
this
he
predates Castlevania.
Okay, so we fell asleep for 100 years or something.
It's like 600 years.
What? I'm not liking the timing here. It doesn't make really much sense to me.
Oh, see how they needlessly complicated things?
Yeah. They need to write some manga or some shit.
I think there is a comic.
Yeah, who cares? I'm sure it's...
I'm still waiting on a movie.
I'm sure it's canon. I don't care. Do not care. I thought they were connected.
What are they attached to?
I thought each other. But only 2 and 2.
Well, the timing here is going to be pretty fucking...
Yeah, how do you... Well, I guess that's how you do it.
And then these winged assholes are going to probably come up and really make my day miserable.
You have some Medusas here?
Ooh!
Surprised you haven't had a Medusa. Yeah, just to fuck with you.
Probably for the best.
Well, they're pretty dicks about Medusa, so... Well,
Yeah,
nice.
this is one of those times when I really didn't fucking need it.
Nice of them not to do Medusa.
Yeah, thank you.
Where's the pork chop?
Pork chop is coming up in just a second. Thought I was gonna have to... God damn that axe.
I don't think you...
You know, if there were... No, I didn't want that axe at all. If there is one complaint that I will issue about this game, it's not the difficulty. It's if you're relying on items to get you through.
Well, yeah, it's like Ghosts and Goblins where you can have one at a time. It's like, why can't I just fucking collect them?
Well, to me, it would be a hell of a lot better. Oh, really? Alright. It would be a hell of a lot better if you picked up an item and then it fell out of you, and then you had a choice of picking it back up again.
Oh yeah, there's, what game did that? A few games did that on NES. Where you would,
Which one comes off the top of your head?
I'm trying to think. You pick one up and the other one drops down, and you have to go pick the other one back up.
Yeah, you have a choice of doing it.
Yeah, what game am I thinking of?
I don't know, I'm thinking fucking Castlevania right now.
I don't think Castlevania does.
Castlevania does actually do that shit. And Symphony of the Night.
No, Symphony of the Night you don't.
Yep.
No, because you collect everything in Symphony of the Night. You don't
No,
lose.
but you do get sub-weapons in Symphony of the Night.
No, you have a million
Oh, yes,
weapons.
you do. You do. You can get the cross. You can get the thing that throws the lightning. You can get holy water. Alucard does have sub-weapons, and they finally did the right fucking thing. And if you
Are you sure?
I'm
pretty
positive.
Pretty sure you just collect them all and just use whatever the fuck you want whenever you want it.
Yeah, those are the regular weapons. I'm talking sub-weapons.
Oh, what? They ain't no sub-weapons. No one cares about that shit.
Alright, someone's gonna have to pop up at some point and tell Jimmy what's what. Because you can pick up sub-weapons.
All you do is you use that fucking Mitsumi sword or whatever.
Murasami.
Yeah, and then you use the heart, that one shield.
But you don't remember being able to...
With the rod, whatever the rod
shield
is.
rod.
Shield rod, and you use that one shield, and you
All
just
right.
run around, and everything fucking dies, and it heals you while you just kill them. And that game is so cheesy once you use it. I mean, yeah, but
So here's Frankenstein in
fun game though.
one of his easier itinerations, actually. The hardest Frankenstein I've ever fought it was the first one when he had Igor jumping around throwing fucking fireballs at you. He didn't make an appearance in the second one. Super Castlevania, he threw potions at you, but he was really easy.
Well, Seven's Quest had like no bosses. They were like,
You had the Grim Reaper and you had Carmella's Mask.
yeah, and the one you could just walk by. You didn't have to fight it.
Yeah, that was the Grim Reaper.
Was that the Grim Reaper? It's like, oh hey,
They actually made a cartoon making fun of that, where it's like, Simon, you will not escape.
And you just
Hey,
go-
get back here.
And you
And then it
just
shows
walk
him
back.
walking back, and then he's like, oh, there you are. It's rude to walk up. Hey, get back here.
right. Yeah, I don't know why they kind of gave up on bosses on some of this quest. That was kind of weird.
Well, there was enough factors going against you already.
Well, the factors going against you was a game that makes sense, but... And also having to get the stakes and all that shit, but...
Alright, let's talk about the mermen.
Alright.
They would give people so much trouble.
I think it's weird that you're on the same level as them, instead of them jumping up.
Well, I'm kind of glad that that's not going on in this one.
Can't you use Grant and get up there and get away from them?
No, because usually when that happens... Wow! That was gonna be close.
Yeah, you ain't doing great in this one.
Now, the mermen, they were real pains in the asses in some of them. I mean, the first one, they were a cinch, you never really saw them. The second one, you saw them all the time.
I never thought they were really that bad.
Well, when you're trying to jump over a platform and they suddenly jump out of the water without any type of a notice...
No, yeah, I mean, you know they're gonna be there, so you kind of wait for it.
These little bastards I always hated.
Hunchbacks, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Hey.
That just saves a ton of time.
Are there any tricks like that with Alucard or the other girl? Where you just, like, skip over levels?
Nope.
There has to be.
Nope.
Are you sure?
Hold on. See, that's ridiculous. Sometimes they throw 2, sometimes they throw 3. I think it depends on their mood.
Okay, so you got the 3 now. So if you throw a...
I can throw 3 holy waters at the same time.
So that would just insta-kill anything, right?
Yeah, but I don't think it's going to work on this boss. This is the boss where we're going to have the dragon's heads that pop out of the water.
They're a pork chop?
We can only hope.
Oh boy. Don't look good.
See what I mean with no notice?
Well, yeah, but a heart.
We could really go for a pork chop right about now. Fuck, there wasn't pizza back then. Alright, I think we might have a bit of a better chance now.
How?
Because now we got the
You
axe.
can't get hit once.
Well, that was kind of a lost cause.
Yeah, one hit. Your other guy has, does he have his 3 still?
Nope.
Does he have his, holy water?
Nope.
I know if you died with the other guy, if you still kept the other guy's shit.
Nope, you lose everything.
Nah. So you gotta get hearts.
Alright, so I am pledging at this point that this will be the last time I fuck up and die. We're just gonna breeze through it from this point forward. Really? That went right over my head.
Like 6 lost about 2. Right.
You can only hit him in the head.
Yeah, but that takes 2. You're wrong. Well, doesn't matter now, you gotta hit him.
Yeah, I've had enough of him.
Well, he had no hearts, so good timing.
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, so at this point, we're just going to keep it serious and go through. I'm not using it as an excuse, but it does get to be a pain in the ass to concentrate when you're trying to be constructive and talk about shit.
Well, you have no more lives.
Well, that's why I'm just going to take it a little bit more serious from this point forward.
How many levels are there? I don't even know where we are right here.
We just got past the first part of Dracula's castle, I believe.
Right.
So we're pretty much getting ready to enter the home stretch. Now, I am going to be switching back to Grant because we could really use mobility right now. Because as you can see, Grant's a lot faster, and he can jump higher and move around in midair.
can't move your jumps with
Not with Trevor, no.
Trevor can't?
Wow.
No. Alright, well, let's continue. That's fine.
Alright, from this point I'm gonna shut up unless it's really important.
I'm gonna let you talk. I'm gonna shut up. I think I'm distracting you here. So I'll let you just talk to the viewer here.
See?
Yeah, okay.
I blame it on you. Alright guys, I'm gonna kill myself on purpose. I don't want Jimmy to feel bad.
No, don't do that.
No!
Come on.
Wow. Alright, definitely out of practice here. Yeah, we definitely hit a couple hiccups here, but time to get back on track. Now, the bone pillars have always been a staple of the series. They've been around from the very first one. Depending on how many enemies are on the screen, I think is when it changes how many shots they actually give off. I could have really used that axe with these flying turd men right now. They definitely know how to make your day miserable. From the very first one, they've been around too. And they've always been miserable little bastards. Wow. There is a possibility that I'm just fucking spoiled with the Japanese version, because that's really my favorite one out of the two. Aside from the difficulty actually being easier in the Japanese one, it's definitely been way ramped up in this one. I like the Japanese one more than this because the sound is 10 times better. Had something to do with a sound chip where you had 2 more additional layers. The music just sounded so much better. Grant, you could throw a knife with. And they also censored a lot of things out of the American one that were in the Japanese one, particular things like religious symbols and statues that weren't wearing anything on top. And no, I'm not a basement perv or anything like that. But they definitely did ramp up the difficulty for the American re-release. They took away Grant's throwing dagger, because that's what his main attack was, is he would just straight up throw the dagger. So, I mean, if you spent the game walking around with the throwing dagger and the axe, you were unfucking touchable. I don't really think there was many changes for the other 2 characters. It was mostly made to Grant, because, I mean, really, it does make the game too easy. Because, I mean, for boss fights with Grant, you could literally just hide under a block somewhere and throw the axes at him, and that would be it. You could whittle away his health all day. I mean, when it comes down to it, though, the one that I have constantly been playing is the 3rd one from Japan. And I'm not even going to fucking begin to attempt to pronounce it, because I'm just going to butcher it and sound like an asshole. Game definitely has got a challenge to it. Thanks. I love watching items just fall off the screen and there's nothing you can do about it. What I do admire about this game, well, actually the whole friggin' series, that what I admire about it is that they always tried new things. It wasn't just, okay, we're gonna do the same thing again. I mean, for the first one, it was gold already. I mean, it was perfect. The control was great, the music was great, the bosses were entertaining. And then as the series went on, they kept trying new things, and they just made it better and better. I mean, the second one, they tried to make it into an RPG, and you got to do a lot of exploring, and it was really fun. I don't know what the fuck people were complaining about with the second one. Was the translation bad? Absolutely. And okay, I get it. You needed Nintendo Power to know that you had to have the red crystal to kneel at the cliffs so that you could get the tornado to come and take you to the castle. And not a lot of people knew that if you had the heart, you talked to the riverman, and that's how you got taken to another one of the mansions also.
No, the game was really, really, really dumb. There's no way for you to know how to beat it without Nintendo Power, period. I don't think anyone has ever beaten that without some sort of cheat sheet. Well, yeah, I'm back. Sorry, I was outside. I'm sure you missed me a lot.
We did. We love having you around. But yeah. I love exploration games. That's probably why I'm such a big Legend of Zelda fan, is because I love to explore. I love having an adventure. And RPGs, it really gets you into the game, where you feel like you're building yourself up and you're improving the more and more you work for it.
Well, I don't know if I call it an RPG. It's kind of more of an adventure game.
Well, you could level up, and it did have a currency system.
It's not adventure. Adventure. When I think adventure, I think of like Quest for Glory and the old Sierra games. I don't know if you ever played those.
Oh, the point and clicks, like Leisure Suit Larry.
Yeah, exactly.
Police Quest.
Yes, those are adventure games where you have to like find an orange and give it to a person, and for some random reason they'll give you a key. You know, shit like that.
Leisure Suit Larry was priceless.
Yeah, I know what's funny about that. When I had that game on my computer, like I was running DOS, and I created my own password system so my mom couldn't get into my Leisure Suit Larry game.
But then
really afraid that my mom was Leisure Suit Larry, like she would have known anything about it, but like I was really afraid of that shit. Oh my gosh, we're gonna see some.
We all did that shit as kids, you know. Like like if you weren't allowed to watch Beavis and Butthead.
Oh no, I was old enough for that, but I mean, Leisure Suit Larry, those are EGA tits. I'm talking about this and yeah, come on.
Yeah, nothing like the old VGA days.
No, it was EGA.
See, me, I used to play, if you want to talk to Sierra games, I had the Police Quests, I had Manhunter. Did you ever play Manhunter?
No, I liked Hero's Quest, which they...
Hero's Quest was fucking badass. King's Quest. Remember those?
Yeah, I was more into Hero's Quest, which they renamed to Quest for Glory, because that was there was like a weird copyright issue. Someone else had the name.
Did you ever play the Scum games?
Scum?
Maniac Mansion.
Oh yeah, Maniac Mansion and
Sam and Max Hit the Road.
And was it Tentacle game?
Day of the Tentacle.
Yeah.
I loved those games.
Those were LucasArts.
LucasArts made fucking amazing games.
Yeah, Grim Fandango was one of the best adventure games.
Grim Fandango, and then there was I loved
and Monkey Island.
Secret of Monkey Island.
Yeah, Monkey Island was great.
I loved those games. There was another game that I used to play. It was called Full Throttle, where you play a biker.
I don't remember that one.
It was a really cool game. Essentially, like the leader of a biker gang, and the bad guy in the game is played by Mark Hamill.
Really?
Yep.
One of his early voiceovers?
Yeah.
They're playing,
Loom! No. That was another game.
Oh, Loom was good. Also,
did you ever play the Indiana Jones ones?
No, I didn't play those.
There was the Fate of Atlantis and I think they did one for The Last Crusade.
I know. I know them, but I didn't play them. Bloom was good. Out of This World was a really cool game.
Out of This World was one of my favorites. I had it on Super Nintendo.
I had it for PC.
Yeah, they did a re-release for that, actually. A high-def re-release.
I didn't do high def for that. It was fine.
I don't know.
Yeah, that was a good game. That was one of the first games I think I remember beating.
Out of This World?
Yeah, I was so proud of myself. Loom, I couldn't really figure out. That was pretty rough.
Loom, I remember I got all the way to the end of that, and then something happened where the game froze or I missed an item, and I was so fucking angry that I never wanted to play that game again.
I had it for PC. I don't...
I had him for PC also. Did you ever play The Dig?
The Dig?
Yeah,
no.
Where you're the astronauts and you go on the asteroid, and it turns out to be a gateway to another world.
No, I don't know that one.
Show that asshole what's what. Oh, I got an axe too, motherfucker. What's so special about you?
Oh man, you're pretty low.
Oh shit, that was a
I
surprise.
don't think you wanted that. What's that pork chop?
I know, we're searching. Maybe here?
Oh! No,
Really?
a 2.
I have never had an NES game tell you fuck you like that so hard.
Wow, the dogs are attacking right now. You know what? I think it's kind of goofy here. I think in a modern game, when you switch between characters, your life would go back and forth.
Yeah. It would go up or down accordingly.
Yeah, like, you have your life for Grant, you have your life for Trevor, or whatever. Why they keep the same life, I don't know. I don't know. They didn't figure those mechanics out yet, but that's what makes them annoying.
Alright, so...
Grim Reaper. Hey.
And I had a chance on that one too.
Damn.
Well, oh well.
You're 2. What?
There was a heart there. If there was a pork chop there, I was gonna fucking rage quit, though.
No, it was gonna be a 2.
No, you have to have a sub-weapon for it to be a 2.
Oh, so you
If there would have been a pork chop that time, I would have...
You should have gone up and got the boomerang and then gone back down.
No, because I'm gonna just switch it out for the holy water anyways.
Well, you would still have a 2.
No. Because it goes away when you pick up a new weapon.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Why don't you slap these, get more hearts, dude?
Because I don't want to slap those and get more weapons that I don't need. Holy water is going to be the way.
Is 29 enough?
I think so.
No. Only if he's on the ground, right? Oh. Alright. Give me it. Well, Jesus Christ. Oh, now he's a big skull, yeah. Missing teeth.
Brush your teeth. Alright, asshole.
Oh! Dude,
And I killed
that's
him!
a tie!
I fucking killed him!
He was dead. That's bullshit. Tie should go to the runner there. That's not fair.
What the fuck? Alright.
From the beginning?
Well, that's what Nintendo games were all about, and that's how you got to be good at them. You fuck up, you go all the way back. Get fucking better. There's no checkpoints here.
See if anyone actually watches this all the way through.
I'm sure they will, just to hear the inane chatter.
Just go. Fucking just skip everything, just run.
I shanked him like he owed me fucking money. It's like that one episode of American Dad with the prison bitch. I just made that armor knight my prison bitch.
I don't remember that one. I haven't seen that show in a long time.
Wait, that was American Dad.
Was it American Dad?
Yeah. Yeah, it was American Dad. With the fucked up principal.
I kind of remember. I don't know. It's been years, dude. But I didn't know they still made that show, do they? I
think it's actually off the air. I started liking that a hell of a lot more than I liked Family Guy.
I don't even know when that's on anymore.
Family Guy...
no, I know.
I'm over it.
I have it set to record, but like I look at my TiVo or whatever, and it's like there's never new episodes recorded. Like,
You use TiVo,
well, no,
DVR, or whatever the
Yeah,
fuck
whatever.
they call it.
no, I used to have a TiVo, but it was pretty cool. A lot better than the DVRs they give you from everything else, to be honest. Kind of sad I can't use my TiVo with DirecTV. But yeah, no, like, I'm always looking. Have not seen a new...
You just see it and you give 0 fucks.
No, it's just never new ones, ever. I think they're, like, done.
I kind of hope so. I mean,
It's really run its course.
well, it's the same thing with The Simpsons. I mean, like, the early ones,
Well, The Simpsons ran its course fucking 20 years ago.
You see, to me, The Simpsons stopped being funny when they made Homer a fucking moron.
Well, that's like immediately.
No,
That's when they made it funny.
no.
Yeah, like,
Look, this is the way I see shit. Homer was an angry dad.
well, that was like season 1.
It's
And
like
season
season
two.
2 and season 3.
No, by season 3, he turned into a retard.
When they turned him that way, like he's fucking broiling pigs on top of a fucking chimney.
Yeah, no, that's when he actually became... The show came funny. When it first started, it was about Bart. But, you know...
Let
Bart-
me hit you with holy water.
Why are we talking about Simpsons? I need to beat the shit.
How is that not hitting the block? Clean your fucking robe, you filthy fucking skeleton.
Hey, kill that toothless thing. Oh! Shit. Alright.
Fuck you, I'm done with you.
Just waiting for it to get you down to 0 again. And
Yeah.
I think after this, God, what do we have left?
We only have 2 more levels to go.
No, I mean, after this game. It's Mega Man,
We have Mega Man we gotta bust through.
Double Dragon 3, Ninja Gaiden, Ghouls and Ghosts,
I'll absolutely...
Master Blaster.
I'll do Ninja Gaiden and fucking Master Blaster any day. Double Dragon 3, fuck you.
No, I don't know if we can beat that. I don't know if we can beat Ninja Gaiden either. Or Ghouls and Ghosts.
Ghouls and Ghosts, I'm gonna need a bottle of Wild Turkey.
Oh wait, I mean Ghosts and Goblins, not Ghouls and Ghosts.
Wait, Ghouls and Ghosts was
Ghouls
Sega
and Ghosts is
Genesis.
Super Nintendo.
Or Sega Genesis. These little motherfuckers!
Yeah, it's Ghosts and Goblins. And it's impossible.
Did fucking Dracula watch the fucking Wizard of Oz or some shit? This is the flying fucking monkeys. Fuck you, go away!
Oh no, I hope you can beat this though.
I don't fucking know.
You got your 2. Where's that pork chop? Not there.
And I'm out of hearts.
Oh man.
Nah, you know what? I threw all my hearts away because I just wanted another challenge.
You have to use a heart to get more hearts?
Yeah. Have a heart.
But instead you get a money bag, which is really, really useful.
It's an extra life.
Well, if you get 1,000,000 points or whatever, yeah, sure.
Alright, so once again, now we need Grant.
But you want to go back to that candle over there?
No.
Might be a heart.
Yeah, with my luck, a fucking harpy will pop out of somewhere and kill me.
I don't think they do that in this game, do they? No, you can't hit a candle and a enemy pops out. They don't.
Yeah, this game just isn't full of fucking surprises. We got skeleton towers that shoot fireballs in multiples of 2 or 3.
Well, I don't. Those
Winged skeletons with shields on them.
Well, the gargoyles will shield as Medusas. That's kind of annoying. And they're
And Medusa's in here too.
Well, yeah, I know, but then the gargoyle pattern like gets weird. It like gets progressively longer. See that? It's like a Medusa, but like higher.
Yeah, you know, I already know what the pattern is. The pattern is whatever the fuck it wants to do. And then you get shit like that.
Oh boy.
Oh, good. Let's see if I can... Well, where I really got slammed was in the beginning with those goddamn turd men getting dropped by the winged farts.
Yeah. Oh, we got 2 more lives.
Not one more life lost. These stairs...
Do you want to wait? I feel like if you wait, it's going to be worse. It's like, just fuck it.
No, because you can only get hit like a maximum of like 3 or 4 times, and then you're dead.
It's like, alright, let's be reckless, just fucking go. The more you wait, the worse it gets.
I don't know how I pulled that one off, but I'm glad I did.
I like it.
Here comes another one.
Ah, nice timing. What's fun in the shield? Doesn't seem to do anything.
Well, you have to hit him like 12 times to kill him, so I guess it does something.
Well, he's not really blocking.
I want to know who designed this fucking castle.
Crackhead.
They had crack back in the 1500s?
15? You think it's not like the 1100s? If this game, the timeline would be like 12 billion years.
Well, let's see.
Who knows what fucking years it is?
I think Castlevania 1 takes place in the 1700s, and Trevor is...
How are you supposed to know?
They tell you.
When?
In the intro.
Well, it says the year is 1727. I don't remember that.
1797?
I don't believe it ever says that.
You get a timeline at some point.
I think you were reading a comic book or something.
Some of the later ones, they take place like right after World War I.
Yeah, that's dumb.
No, that was in Portrait of Ruin, and Portrait of Ruin was one of the best ones they ever made.
No, then Bloodline does weird shit where you're like in the Eiffel Tower and all that. But that game sucks on that.
Sometimes I want to see what Castlevania would be like modern. I mean, like in a modern city.
I don't think it would be very good at all.
Well, imagine the castle showing up.
Yeah, you'd be running around with fucking machine guns. It'd be stupid.
Well, what
Who's gonna use a whip when you can have a fucking like MP5 or something? Why would you use a whip?
Because this whip is magic. It's a vampire killer.
Well, why don't you get a fucking magical gun?
Because they did some sort of a fucking ritual.
Well, maybe some fucking warlock made a magical MP5.
You're really gonna fucking go over that? In a world where bats fly wherever the fuck they want, nightmen are prison bitches.
Yeah, why not have a magic fucking machine gun?
A magic machine gun.
Yeah, you're gonna put all your magic in a whip? That's pretty dumb.
Because it was in there from the beginning.
Who cares? Whips are obsolete.
Well, obviously
now.
the fucking Belmonts do.
If it's nowadays, put it on a gun. Now you
can't
jump on
do-
your ass with a gun. Why don't I just put it on a fucking machine gun?
Because it doesn't work that way.
Sure, I have the enchanted bullets. I don't know. It's a lot easier.
Remember what
Hey,
they...
you're throwing knives anyway, so what's the problem with projectiles here?
Oh, no.
Medusas, huh? Oh. Ugh.
That was one of the biggest cock-ups I've ever seen in my life. I jumped, the platform flipped, I grabbed a hold of the block, pulled myself up.
I didn't know it was gonna flip.
Well, it's because it's Castlevania.
Wait, shouldn't you do Grant and get up there?
No, I want to try to see if I can get some holy water. Because I'm about to fight the doppelganger, and the doppelganger is going to fuck me up.
I saw you beat him. Wasn't he super easy?
Yeah, because I had the fucking holy water.
Oh, with the holy water, okay.
Maybe there'll be a holy water somewhere here.
Hey, boomerang. You know, there are a lot of boomerangs back in the 1500s or whatever.
Well, what choice did they have? They didn't have magic machine guns, motherfucker.
There were no boomerangs in the 1500s.
How do you know? Were you alive?
In Europe. Boomerangs from Australia. How would they have this?
Was there an Australia back in the 1500s?
Sure.
Wikipedia it.
Well, it wasn't a country, but I mean the Aboriginals were there.
Ah!
Oh, and he has a boomerang.
He has whatever the fuck he wants.
Does he turn it Grant when you do
Yep.
that? Oh, interesting.
I think I'm gonna get fucked. I'm gonna get fucked. Oh, wait a minute. I think I figured it out.
If you keep going back and forth, can you kind of cheese it?
Yeah, maybe I'll confuse him.
No, he's gonna.
He's got a
sit there.
switch. Get the fuck away from me, dickhead.
Switch again.
No, I wanted him to get hit that one last time. This is ridiculous that you have to do this type of shit to get ahead. Ah! Blah! As Dracula would say.
Alright, so you can't get a
Can't get a holy water. Ooh. I love the sounds when they get hit.
Would it be better if you didn't get a weapon?
No, it doesn't work that way either.
Well, if you didn't have a weapon, he wouldn't have a weapon.
Oh, it doesn't work that way.
What do you mean?
This game does whatever the fuck it wants.
What, he's gonna have a weapon?
Yep. That's not fair.
No, that doesn't make sense. Are you sure?
I'm positive.
What, if you didn't have a weapon, what would he have?
Whatever he wants.
Oh, axe. Okay. Guess you're right. I'm trying to think logically here, and that didn't work.
The only thing that I can think logically is that when he switches, he automatically does shit.
When he switches, you can get around him. So if he gets too
You know what?
If he gets too close, you can hit select.
I hope he dies of old fucking age.
No, don't do that.
Alright, so he's gonna switch into Grant, and then immediately Grant's gonna throw an axe.
Throw an axe. Wait, yeah, wait, throw. Switch. Oh wait, you have.
Maybe I can prison bitch him.
Oh man.
Alright, so
Oh man.
let's have some fun.
At least the Medusas went away. Do you want to go ghost busting and get some more hearts or no?
Hey, hey, hey! That was a little uncalled for. I don't think so. I guess this is the only, this is how you would get past him.
Are you gonna transform again? Seems like the only way. Keep transforming. Oh my god.
Well, that's how that's done. Get the holy water.
An hour later. Is Dracula next?
Yes.
Thank God.
Final boss. Wait, the final 3 bosses.
What?
You fight Dracula when he's a sorcerer, and then you fight Dracula.
Yeah. I remember the 3 Draculas. The
floating head with the dripping acid out of his mouth.
Yeah, it turns into skulls and shit. Yeah, I remember that. Okay.
Alright, we do need that axe, most definitely.
Yeah, but you need a lot of hearts. Oh, you can go.
We can milk the hearts.
Yeah, you get the heart thing down.
Yeah, if that last stage was the hardest, this is actually the easiest. Because it is over really quickly, and it's pretty straightforward. I mean...
Oh, with the slow down?
Yeah, I know.
Can we do it? Oh no.
Well, at least you can react appropriately. Oof. And then, so we got Dracula as a magician, Dracula with the floating head dropping acid out of his mouth. Yeah. And then you have Pazuzu.
Right. Do you have a pork chop?
That should be in the next room.
I hope so. Don't throw your axes. You need those hearts, dude. Crap.
Wow.
Was it right there?
What?
Pork chop.
No, how I was able to get past that son of a bitch.
No, I'm saying the pork chops are right there. Yeah, of course. I think it's so obvious.
See, when you're properly prepared, it's so easy. Remember when I showed you this the other day and there was like 2 of them?
Yeah.
And I kept getting my ass handed to me because I didn't have the proper weapons?
Well, not like that, but if you wait a little bit, it kind of glitches and gives you too many guys. It's kind of weird. Well, the slowdown might have helped you there.
Maybe, maybe not. I don't
I
want
think
to.
it did.
I don't want to question it, to be square with you.
Hey, Nintendo can't handle this shit. Slow down.
Alright, so this to me is one of the most iconic scenes in the entire series, is climbing up that fucking staircase.
Well, yeah, that's what he did in Symphony of the Night.
Yeah, you kind of relived that, and then you relived it in Bloodlines on the Sega Genesis.
Right, that's just always it, climbing the stairs, man. How many do you need? Is 57 not enough? Or do you just want to just
Nah, we're good now.
get fucking
This is one of my
99? Why not?
This is one of my daughter's favorite games when she was a baby, so I've climbed up many a fucking staircase.
So he's Cyclops, you have to hit him in the head?
Yep. Well, he's Dracula. You've always had to hit him in the head.
What's the hit in the head?
I don't know.
Oh, that's... Fuck. That's fuck. So
Alright, so this is where shit's gonna get a little intense. Now, the trick that I had with the first form of Dracula is obviously you got hit him in the head. With his fire pillars, it's always going to kind of be a predetermined thing. So get a good distance from him. So that way you can avoid the third one. What is that?
what do you do with the hags and the drip?
Pray.
You can't get hit one more time. Alright, see if you can do Pazuzu without getting hit once.
Yeah, here comes Pazuzu without getting hit once. This should be interesting.
The knife?
Why not?
But you want the axe with them.
I kind of dig Trevor's mobility.
Trevor's?
Oh, wait. Grant's. Sorry. How did that happen?
You jumped right into it.
Yeah, so the first trick with Dracula is he throws his pillars up, so keep a distance from him so that the first two pillars do come up in an area where you can move. Because the third one is never random. It just always comes up from where you're standing at that point in time. So the two come up to box you in, and then the third one hits you where you are. I mean, if you're using Grant, you can just jump over the flames and not care. But the third one's still going to hit wherever you're standing. With the second form of Dracula, I don't even know what the fuck to call that thing.
Looks like a old lady scumbag. I don't know what the fuck to call it.
See, what I don't understand is Dracula's obviously really powerful here, right? Is he just getting weaker as the series goes by?
The thing is, it's something like you have so many weapons that have power. But I mean, it's in the 90s, it's a fucking full-screen monster.
Well, what I'm talking about is just the way that Dracula behaves.
Well, that's what I mean. That doesn't look like Dracula.
Absolutely not. That doesn't look like Dracula.
Oh, that's a demon. Yeah, Dracula's a demon, right? So I guess it's kind of okay.
But it makes you wonder, why didn't he morph into that fucking thing in the other ones?
Well, he does. It's a few night. Turns to...
He does not turn into fucking Pazuzu.
He turns into a giant full-screen fucking demon. Like, worse than that.
Symphony of the Night, I don't even know what the hell to call that one.
Yeah, at first you do the first Dracula stage, and then he turns into fucking crazy psycho demon. I don't think it is. Why we do this? Oh, God.
Wait, we gotta do a hero pose, you ready? Hero pose. 1, 2... There we go, hero pose.
Stab in there.
Alright, so guys, that was Castlevania 3.
Hey, don't cut it short. What's the ending here?
Yeah, we're gonna definitely see the ending, but I mean, as far as challenge-wise goes,
That was hard.
it was hard, but it was more unfair challenges than anything.